Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, no, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you, bitch, always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality, is tragedy, bruh. So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving.
Yo, oh, hold on. Yo, what is up? It's me, Key. We're back. We're in the building with another episode of 7200 podcast. Let me fix this real quick. I don't even know why they got it, why it's like this, but okay, hold on. What we got going here? Here we go. There we go. But you're on episode 103. Dante, we done made it to 103 episodes. But of course, we're going to break down the week one. Definitely going to talk about what happened last night between the Ravens and the Bills. Week one, successful week one. You know, of course, is what we expected. Some surprises, some not surprises, some straight up ass whoopings, and everything else. And then we're going to break down some contenders and MLB, and then talk a little bit of college. Some key marquee games. Of course, I'm not going over all of them because half of them are blowouts. Like we seen last week, we seen tons of blowouts. Where Ohio State was 69 to nothing, or 60, and then it was a 70 burger on one side, and yeah, we're not gonna get into those games. But we are going to break down last night's game though, between the Baltimore Ravens and the Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills come back to win this game 41-42. Dante, talk about what happened. What happened in this game to make the Ravens lose this game? And as I'm watching, I'm like, there's no way that the Ravens ain't gonna let the Bills come back. And sure enough, they did. Within a matter of 4 minutes, 15 points in 4 minutes. Talk about it.
Well, the fumble that by Derrick Henry really opened up. The fumble by Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry was going crazy all game long, and then the fumble happened right there, which is to put the ball in Josh Allen's hands in a short field. They end up scoring, not getting a 2-point conversion in the last possession, pretty much of the game. Pretty much, they didn't execute. They couldn't get a first down. And the Ravens defense, just didn't show up to play at all. But again, that's a tall task asking, because you have Josh Allen on the other side, and then you have James Cook, who's being able to make plays out of the backfield. That huge catch and run that he had down to get down to the end zone. Dalton Kincaid, was solid in the game, but the Ravens defense didn't perform well at all. Josh Allen gave him a lot of trouble with his running ability and being able to extend plays. And of course the turnover by Derrick Henry. When they was up eight, he fumbles the ball, gives the Bills back the ball in their territory, and the Bills end up capitalizing off of it. And plus, Josh Allen was hot all game. He took his team down the field. Matt Trader, who has been in just that week, he ends up kicking the game-winning field goal. And Keon Coleman made 2 big-time catches, too, down the stretch to help them win the game. One almost scoring that touchdown on Alexander. But, yeah, the Ravens defense, didn't perform well. a crucial fumble by Derrick Henry in a big time moment and not being able to execute, and trying to ice the game. And, Josh Allen just took advantage of that. And, the Bills just end up with a huge victory on opening night.
Don't you know John Harbaugh has 17 games where he's winning and he loses? That is the most since 1991 for a head coach. D-Hop had that great one-handed catch. I mean, D-Hop's still a good receiver in this league. He still catches everything that comes towards him. Derrick Henry just on another level doing Derrick Henry things. But when it came down to that 4th and 3, when all you had to do was get a first down and keep the clock going, the Bills when they got nothing back. Do you think they should have went for it on 4th and 3 and not punt it back to Josh Allen?
It depends on what it was on your side of the field. I mean, you don't want to turn it over. You don't want to turn it over in downs and give Josh Allen a short field. So you can understand why they punted it. But at the same time, it's not like your defense, wasn't playing good at the same time either. So you have to, though, if your defense ain't playing good, you just take a chance and go for it. But at the same time, you don't want to give the ball to Josh Allen and them having on the short field. You rather for them to have to work their way down the field than having to start short where they've been executing all night.
Well, where it is that Lamar Jackson was cramping, and this is when Harbaugh said he didn't want to push things or he didn't want to push anything. I just feel like that's an excuse. I just feel like that's a cop out. You had one possession, 4th and 3. Derrick Henry could have got you 3 yards. I mean, both defenses wasn't playing great in my opinion because they both scored over 40 plus points. You could have gave it to Derrick Henry. He would have iced the game with another first down. I just feel like that's, I don't know. I just feel like that's an excuse. But then you're going to do a sweep to Zay Flowers.
I mean, but like on 4th and 3, like it's many ways they can go into that. I mean, but again, you the ball is going to go to Derrick Henry too. So you just can't run the ball like up the middle. I understand he's a big back, but they're going to expect run. They're going to expect if Derrick Henry is the backfield. That's what they're going to expect. They're going to expect the run. So they tried to do something. They tried to actually do something that's really not on that they're not ready for. So I understand that just sweep out Zay Flowers because at the end of the day, you're trying to throw him off because they're going to go to Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry was going to. You're assuming he's going to get the ball, and they're going to stack the box, which is I would stack the box to try to prevent Derrick Henry to get that first down. So they tried to chunk something at him with Zay Flowers. And Zay Flowers had a hell of a game, too. He had a hell of a game. He was unguardable in that game. So they went to their best playmaker in the game. Unfortunately, that's just a great defensive stop by the Bills.
Lamar Jackson, 14-19, 209, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. But he was sacked 2 times. 18 carries, 169 points. 2 tubs for Derrick Henry, and he had that costly fumble. Then Lamar Jackson contributed 6 carries, 70 yards. He had a touchdown. But Zay Flowers 7 catches, 143 and a touchdown. D-Hop had a touchdown. He had that fumble. Justice Hill and Derrick Henry both had a fumble, but Derrick Henry lost that key. It's rare that he fumbles. Then you had the defense. I mean, of course, you had Roquan Smith with the tackles and everything else. But Josh Allen looking like the MVP self that he was. Couldn't stop Keon Coleman. He had a touchdown. Shakir was involved. Cook. Of course, Josh Allen is going to burn you with your legs. This is what I don't understand. Why do when the Bills go for a quarterback sneak, Josh Allen is always so high. I understand he's 6'5". He's a tall dude. But if you want the quarterback sneak to be successful, don't you got to get lower? I just feel like he's always too high when he's doing them quarterback sneaks. That's how they stop him. But great comeback from the Bills. And I don't know. I don't know. You can say both defenses kind of didn't do much, but both for over 40 points. But Ravens couldn't get it done. Kyle Hamilton did go out, but he did come back in. You got Zaire Alexander, who's supposed to be an elite corner. He got burnt by Keon Coleman. But yeah, the Josh Allen always found a way to win games, and he don't have like no number one receivers. Can you say Keon Coleman and Shakir number ones? But I can say they twos, but he finds a way to win it. Kincaid was involved, James Cook was involved, so they move on to the next. But if nothing happens, I know we always talk about this. If they don't at least go to the AFC Championship game or at least get to the Super Bowl, do you move on from Harbaugh?
Do you move on? You consider moving on from will they? I'm not sure they would. I'm not sure they would. You can consider. You think he's definitely on the hot seat, for sure. He's definitely on that for sure.
All right, got Kyle in the building. What's going on, Kyle? Jury's here. Kyle said you can stack the box and Harry can get you 3 yards. She loved watching that ending. You know, Jury's don't like the Ravens there. Defense was busting it open. As many rushes as passes for Lamar, the defense was terrible. Jair looked washed. So yeah, that was crazy. That you could say that was maybe. I know it's week 1. You could say maybe that's game of the year so far, but that was a good game start to finish. You could say the Bills could have been up more if they would have converted on them 2-point conversions in the that they did miss. What's going on, Nick? Harbaugh should be on the hot seat. McDaniel's likely to be out mid-season. Oh, yeah, we're going to talk about McDaniels. We're going to talk about that. I've been saying Harbaugh train a few seasons now. Yep. Just looking over the 1 o'clock games here. We had the Cardinals and the Saints. Saints almost won that. Saints could have won that game. Only a one-score game, 20-16. Here's the game for me. The Colts, 33-6. 33 so y'all had Daniel Jones coming out here looking like Brady. Dante, was it just bad Miami team or was it just a good Daniel Jones and the Colts?
Bad Miami. I think Miami just showed how bad they really are. Tua just not the guy. Tua just not as good as people think with two turnovers. The Colts, give credit to the Colts. Their defense was really good, but I think it was just bad Miami. Miami just being bad. Miami was just terrible in the game. Their defense bad. Tua's just not the guy. Those interceptions, the defense couldn't stop nobody. They were just bad Miami. Man, Miami just bad all around. They just bad all around. Tyreek Hill getting frustrated on the sideline. That was just bad. Miami. Miami was just terrible.
Xavier Howard
is not that good. They're not that good. It's just Miami being bad.
Zayden Howard, who used to play for Miami, he's on the Colts now. He said when they took away Tua's first read, he panicked and he didn't know what to do. And then they asked McDaniels, how did you prepare for this preparation? It seemed like he didn't have no answer. It was like, preseason and OTAs, y'all look like y'all was lost this first game. Like, did y'all practice at all? Did y'all forget that they forgot they had a game today? That's all. They forgot they had a game today. Where do you see McDaniels? Do you see him lasting all season if they're this bad?
If they're bad, no. He gets fired during midseason.
And do you think we'll see either Zach Wilson or even a taste of Quentin Ewers this season?
Yep. But I don't think you see him early. I think you see him in the middle when they're not even in the playoff contention.
And is it possible Miami could be picking number 1 this year?
No, I don't
next year's draft.
I don't think they'd be bad, number 1 bad, but I think they'll be a bad team. I don't think they'd be number 1 bad.
The Saints, who did they lost somebody yesterday? One of the key secondary person they lost. But yeah, the Miami just stunk it all up, 33-8. Then you had the Raiders and the Patriots. Is another good game, another close game. A lot of people still criticizing Drake May. He still can't throw. He still can't do this. Geno had a good game, 362 yards and a touchdown. So they beat the Patriots. This game right here, I think it was a good game in the first 1 o'clock hour. In the first 1 o'clock game slates was Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers against the Jets. 34-32. Boswell pretty much wins them the game by kicking a 60-yarder. Justin Fields looked really, really good with the Jets. He didn't look bad at all. Maybe that one mistake he threw that ball to Garrett Wilson, he got clocked by Ramsey. But I think that was like the only mistake really. But Talk about this game a little bit. Was it really Justin Fields with the Bears, or was it a Bears issue?
It was a Bears issue. I mean, like their offensive line was Bears offensive line been the problem the whole time he was there, and it still was a problem last year. We don't know if they actually got it fixed until we see him play. We don't know that, but like I said, I still thought Justin Fields would be a good quarterback in the league. He played well to some degree, and when he got some time in Pittsburgh, he showed, like I say again, he showed some stability that he can hang in the pocket, make some tough throws. The throw that he made to Garrett Wilson was pretty much it was very good. He made a couple of throws in some tight spaces over the middle in that game as well. Justin Fields was really good in the game. I mean, I think he still can be a capable quarterback. I think he's still a starter. Justin Fields, I thought he had a great game yesterday. The defense giving up 32 points. I thought Sauce Gardner played well, but the defense was bad for the Jets. That's normally their strong point. I thought the running game was really good too. Breece Hall looked really good. The offense looked straight for the New York Jets, and the defense just didn't come show up to play. But again, every time someone this is why every time someone decides to underestimate Aaron Rodgers, this is what he comes back and do. You see what the Jets did. They immediately said in the offseason they was not bringing Aaron Rodgers back. And look, he goes to the Steelers, and look how he comes out. This man was like unbelievable. DK Metcalf getting involved. Austin was really good down the stretch. Calvin Austin made some big plays, scored a touchdown. I mean, Aaron Rodgers, man, he still can throw the football. He still can make plays. He probably old and can't move up out of the pocket. His back is probably gone. His knees probably gone. He's probably in a walking cane, but he still can throw the football. He still can throw it. And last year, he didn't have all that bad of a season. He did not have all that bad of a season last year. But Aaron Rodgers can still throw the football when he has some time.
Do you think if Pittsburgh can, I guess, keep up this performance, could they be in the playoffs? Maybe make a deep run with A-Rod, or still to be determined?
I think they can be a playoff team. I think they can be a wild card team. I don't know about winning the division, but I think they sneak in through the wild card and be a problem. And just be a problem. Probably win a playoff game, but other than that, I think they just probably can make a wild card team.
All right, and then so we had the Commanders and the Giants. Commanders win that game 21-6. Giants couldn't do nothing, but a bright spot is their defense. That front for the Giants. Their bright spot in that defense. With Carter, Burns. Lawrence, and Russell Wilson is getting the nod this week to be the starter for again. I know him and Dable was talking about it. Now you see neighbors on the sideline. Him and Dable having some words there. So what's going to go on with this Giants team offensively?
First of all, what's that lineman Andrew Thomas?
Mm-hmm.
Always hurt. He always not on the field. Offensive line is still bad. They can't run the football. Daniel Jones is to blame for being bad. Russell Wilson looked bad yesterday. Malik Nabels want to bitch and complain about everything, but not catch the football. The defense is not good. They can't stop the run. Deebo Samuels look good out there. It's a lot of issues wrong with the New York Giants. You got Thibodeau, who has a rookie offensive line on him, couldn't get to the quarterback. Brian Burns couldn't get to the quarterback. But the offensive line is still bad. Russell Wilson still performed bad. It's the same thing with the Giants. Nothing changed. Don't matter what quarterback you put back there. You can put Jackson Dart. You can throw him in the fire. You can throw Winston in the fire. That team still won't be good. Team still won't improve. And definitely without your best offensive lineman, Andrew Thomas, if he does come back, he's not going to change things. The offensive line is just bad as a whole.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels, he was 19 of 30, 233 and a touchdown. Dang, 19 of 30. You had the rookie Ja'Cory Korsky Merritt. He got a touchdown for his first rookie touchdown. He had 10 carries, 88 yards. Jaden Daniels ran a little bit. You had Deebo Samuel with that. I guess you could say the game-winning touchdown. I guess with a touchdown that put him over. Chris Moore, Terry McLaurin really didn't get involved really. So it was more deep. So more it looked like Jaden Daniels got more of Debo Samuel involved. But again, it's the first game. They still get acclimated with things. Division game. The division game, but the Commanders win. Then you had the Jags and the Panthers. 26-10. The Jags came out. They had a little weather. Well, not really a weather delay, but Travis Etienne ran up and down the field with them. Travis Hunter, he was majority on the offensive side. Then he did get some snaps. Do you think he should just stay on one side, or do you think they should keep him on both for just in situational things when he's on with
I think Travis Hunter is a better corner. I think he'll be good at corner. But at the same time, I'm not gonna blame him. I'm not gonna blame them for using him on both sides because they needed help on both sides of the ball any damn way at corner at receiver. So I wouldn't mind them using him on both sides. But I think he's a better corner. I think he should focus on just playing corner. That's it.
Travis Etienne, 16 carries, 143 yards, but he couldn't get in the end zone. Brian Thomas Jr. did get in the end zone. Hunter Long, Brenton Strange was the leading receiver with Trevor Lawrence. It's the Jags. It's the Jags. 26-10, they beat the Panthers. Now this game right here, the Bengals and the Browns. The Bengals was having issues with the Browns. The Browns could have won this game if it wasn't for their kicker. Talk about this game. So the Bengals finally wins in they first opener because they always struggle. But Jamar Chase wasn't really a factor this game. Should we be worried about the Bengals offense, or was it just week one jitters?
No, I'm not worried about their offense. The Browns always was good on defense. The Browns were never bad on defense. The Browns are actually a very good defensive team. I mean, Myles Garrett. I mean, you got Denzel Ward at corner. I mean, you got some capable players on the defensive side. They can get pressure on the quarterback. Their problem is going to be on the offensive side of the ball. That's their problem. Their problem is going to be on the offensive side of the football. So their defense is really good. Browns defense actually is something you can look out for. So that's probably partially the reason why the Bengals struggling. Plus, it's a division game. Your division game is going to be your toughest games.
The division games they play. I don't know what it is about the division games. They always go the hardest. But 17-16, the Bengals get the job done. What about the Bengals defensively? I mean, I know that was always an issue defensively. How do you think they defense held up against the Browns?
Oh, you said
Bengals defense.
Oh, I think they played pretty well, but like I said, I still gotta wait till they play somebody better though. I'm not sold on their defense.
So Jury has a question for you. Stefanski be on the hot seat?
Yes. This year. I said it and I'm on the show. Yes, definitely.
All right. Is Stefanski special? Do you think we'll see? So Joe Flacco, depending on what the record is, do we see Gabriel Shador this season?
Yes, I said it. Yes, you don't see it.
What's going on, Burn? Division. Yep, division teams know each other the best. That is absolutely right. Bengals and we got another division game. We got the Buccaneers and the Falcons. This was another good game. But Tampa Bay comes out of it 23-20. Tampa Bay found themselves another receiver, and Emeka Ibuka. Talk about this game, Dante.
It was a very good game. It was a good game. I enjoyed it. Baker Mayfield is a very good. He's rejuvenated his career, bro. I'm talking about Cleveland giving up on him. He goes right to Tampa Bay, turn him into a playoff team. Ibuka made his thing at home. He made it seem like he's been in the NFL for a little while. He's really good route runner. He can get open in coverage. He definitely helps out Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. 1K Mike Evans. That's what I'm gonna call him, 1K Mike. He definitely helps them out. Bucky Irvin is a very good pass catcher out of the backfield. That's an exciting team to watch, and I'm impressed with what I saw with Atlanta. Michael Penix, he played really good. He played some really good football yesterday. So yeah, that was a hell of a game.
Michael Penix, I mean, he could be, this is his first taking over as a starter every game. He didn't look bad in my opinion. He looked pretty good, moving the ball well. Ran when he had to, made good throws. But then the Falcons started being the Falcons. But Koo could tie the game up. But he missed it. But now everybody calling for Head down there. Apparently, he almost didn't, make it in the competition for the kickers anyway. Do you see that Atlanta could have a kicking issue? Could Atlanta have a kicking issue?
Well, if they didn't have all them damn penalties and stuff like that, and coaching being a factor, they wouldn't have to leave it in the hands of the kicker. But at the end of the day, if you kicking from 44 or 30 yards out or 47, you have to make those kicks. That's no excuse. Especially you in a dome. You in a dome when no wind is really blowing. You have to make those type of kicks. You have to make those.
I had to check.
Not like you're kicking into no wind, like that Steelers do. Chris Boswell was kicking with it when the Jets. Like it's always windy out there, and it's always kind of cold out there when the breeze is blowing the ball the other way. But you kicking inside of a dome. Come on, bro. You got to make those 49 to 40-yard field goal kicks. You got to make those. That's unacceptable. You do have to make those.
I had to call my cousin. She a season ticket holder for Atlanta. I'm like, how you feeling? She's like, I'm pissed. She said they about to run Koo out of Atlanta. They about to run him out. That was a good game. Then you had the 49ers and the Seahawks. We had George Kittle go out with a hamstring injury. Looks like Kittle's going to be out 3 to 5 weeks. Looks like Brock Purdy got hurt as well. Brock Purdy's status is uncertain for Sunday. They're going to be without George Kittle for Sunday's game, and possible without Brock Purdy. That's something you don't want to hear right now, but the 49ers get it done. Another division game, 17-13. Again, the Seahawks didn't look bad in my opinion. I mean, he got JSN still catching balls. Sam Darnold didn't do that bad. They still lost the game, but Christian McCaffrey things. But Ricky Parasol, 108 yards, 4 catches. Talk about the 49ers and the Seahawks.
It was a good game. Ricky Pearsall showed that he can be a capable receiver in this league, even though I still don't think their receiving core is good enough when they play against some tough team. Well, they actually played against Seattle, who's a really tough team, but I just don't think their receiving core is still good enough. And plus, they just proven they're not going to be healthy. They're not healthy enough to do anything. So, but the Seahawks is still competitive. They're a very competitive team. I like the Seahawks.
Yeah, I don't know what it is about the 49ers and their issues with injuries, but Kyle said the Seahawks lost because the corner didn't knock the ball down. Let me see. Sam Darnold, 16 to 23, 150. Average. Chardonnay and Walker didn't really run like that. JSN 9 catches, 124. Cooper Kupp, they really shut down Cooper Kupp. He only had 2 catches for 15 yards. So can't really do nothing about that. Again, it's week 1. They still got to get acclimated. I think Kupp will be more involved, the next game. Here we go with the Broncos and the Titans. Broncos pulled it out 20-12. Everybody was like, oh, Cam Ward this, Cam Ward that. Cam Ward's receivers couldn't catch shit for him. Couldn't catch nothing. But again, he had penalties and everything else that messed up with the Tennessee game. But talk about that game, Coach.
Give credit to the Broncos defense. I mean, like I say, Broncos defense, that's a tough defense. I mean, you're walking into a Mile High City. You going against a very tough defense. Like, hey, I mean, again, Cam Ward got all the potential and stuff in the world. Like, he's gonna be fine. I'm not worried about Cam Ward. My issue is not Cam Ward. I mean, he just went into Denver and just played he went into Denver and just played a hell of a defense. I mean, Patrick Surtain, all of those guys, that's just a very good defense they played against and stuff. And then Denver was able to run the ball pretty well with RJ Harvey, and the rushing game really killed Tennessee. But they still gave up 20 points. But that rushing attack from Denver was really good yesterday. Even though Drew Lock looked bad, he threw 2 interceptions and stuff like that. But that running game,
Bo Nix?
Yeah, huh?
You mean Bo Nix?
Bo Nix. I mean, goddamn. When am I thinking? Bo Nix. He didn't look good at all, man. Tennessee defense made him look bad, but they running attack was really good. That was the key. For Denver why they won that game. Yeah, he threw one pass to Cortland Sutton, who went up there and got the football, but that rushing attack really killed Tennessee.
Damn, 25 or 40? 176, a tub, and 2 interceptions. Damn, we throw him 40 times. Cortland Sutherland, 6 catches, 61 yards, he had a touchdown. Evan Ingram scoring there. Running game, Harvey had 70 yards, 6 carries. J.K. Dobbins, 63. So, I mean, they had a running game a
They had
little
a
bit.
good running attack. That's pretty good. They popping out. That's It's pretty good.
Cam Ward, 12 of 28, 112. He didn't have any interceptions or touchdowns, but they did sack him 6 times. Tony Pollard, 60 yards. Tony Pollard was your leading receiver. That's crazy. You got a running back being your leading receiver, but he couldn't catch nothing. He would throw. They would drop passes. Jory said, no, the penalties killed the Titans, not the rushing attack. Brian Callahan's being a dumbass. He said, that's a lot. 131 of penalties. Yeah, that you can't win games with 131 in penalty yards. All right, we got another division game. We got the Green Bay Packers going up against the Lions. Green Bay wins that game 27-13. Micah Parsons makes his debut with Green Bay, gets a sack. Also, talk about this game. I don't know. You think the Lions going to be in trouble offensively?
No, I think they'll get it straight. Packers just a better football team. I do believe the coaching. I do believe the coaching that right now they do miss Ben Johnson and their defensive coordinator. I do believe that played a part in the game, but I think the Packers are just a better team. They're a very good defense. Now adding Michael Parsons to help out the pass rush a lot. I do believe that. Jordan Love just continues to get better and better each and every year. Jaden Reed. I mean, you talking about Josh Jacobs, who people don't talk about enough, who's been a consistent running attack, man. Josh Jacobs is just that dude, bro. He's just that dude. So now I think the Packers are just better defensively and, offensively, they're really good. And because of Jordan Love, being able to be a breakout stud quarterback in the league, and without really, they really don't got no receivers that's going to jump out at you, but they all play complementary football towards each other. The ball is always spread it out. Jaden Reed, if you get Christian Watson healthy, which is he never is healthy, got Matthew Golden on the other side, Jordan Love, and then combined with that running game with Josh Jacobs, hey, that opens up the whole playbook for the Green Bay Packers.
So on the Jared Goff, he was 39. He was 31, 39, 225. He had a touchdown and interception. Montgomery and Gibbs, I mean, they really didn't do much. Green Bay kept them in check. 11 carries, 25 yards for Montgomery, 9 carries and 19 yards for rushing yards there. Laporta was your leading receiver, 6 for 79. And you had Amon-Ra St. Brown, 4 for 45. Gibbs had 10 catches, only 31 yards. I mean, so Goff spread it around a little bit, but they just couldn't get it done. Then on the Green Bay side, Jordan Love, 16 to 22, 188 for 2 tubs. Josh Jacobs, 66 yards. And looks like Love was spreading it around. Dobbs was in there when he ain't hurt. Jaden Reed, Wicks, got Kraft involved. Golden, of course, like you said, Watson, he's never in. He's always injury prone. So, but yeah, maybe the Lions will get it together, but they definitely miss Ben Johnson, especially with, they was, thunder and lightning with Gibbs and Montgomery, but then the offensive coordinator said they may not alternate like that, like they usually would. So I don't know. Burns said the Packers stacked Packers front 7 stacked, and Parsons went to a better situation defensive wise. Parsons did get his first sack, and but we'll see what the Lions do. Another thing, I think they're gonna fall off offensively. They're not going to be this high scoring team like they was last year. But Penny Sewell did get Michael Parsons a little bit. He did rough him up. But he said that he his new rival now. He said he glad he get to get away from Lane Johnson. You had the Texans and the Texans in your Texans against the Rams. The Rams won 14-9, which was a defensive game. It wasn't a high scoring game. Talk about this game.
I was very impressed with my offensive line, how they competed. That was a question coming into the game. Our offensive line only gave up 3 sacks, but all the 3 sacks was on CJ Stroud. The offensive line competed hard. Defense played as well as they could. The only thing about that, they come right up out of the second half and score. They come right up out of the second half and just score. And we can't finish drives well. We don't finish drives very well. We was able to move the ball down the field, and we just didn't finish drive. We finished with field goals. And the key, the Rams got, 2 touchdowns. They got touchdowns. They got touchdowns. So if we want to be a very good offensive team, we got to be able to score. We got to be able to score touchdowns. So other than that, I'm not concerned about it. Our defense made some big plays. Dari fumbled the football at right there at the 20-yard line. We was driving, but he shouldn't be in the game anyway, so I can't really blame him. But no concerns. Our defense gonna be good. Will Anderson's gonna be straight. Defensive line gonna be good. Secondary gonna be solid. We just didn't finish drives, and got to give credit to Matthew Stafford and the Rams. So other than that, they executed. They was able to score touchdowns, and we wasn't. So we just moving on to Tampa Bay. We'll be fine.
And then we had the Thursday night game between the Eagles and the Cowboys. Eagles win 24-20. See, Jalen Carter got ejected, and before the plays even started, by spitting on Dak Prescott coming in from the league. He's not going to get a suspension. He served that. He got ejected, so it was like a suspension. He missed the game. He might get fined or so, but they're not going to suspend him anymore. But Dak Prescott didn't look bad in that game. It was just CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee Lamb couldn't catch a soul if it was right to him. Missing 4 drops. They did show him in practice, working with the jug machine and catches. He took accountability and said it was on him. And then you had the Friday game. You had the Chiefs and the Chargers. Chargers get it done 27-21. Do you think it's possible the Chargers could win the AFC West?
It's possible, but I still got the Chiefs. Into proving otherwise. I think it's very possible, though. I think it's close. I think it's going to be close, but I still got the Chiefs.
All right, so get into the preview of Monday Night Football tonight with another division game between the Minnesota Vikings and the Bears. There's a lot of injuries in this game. The Bears have a lot of injuries on their side of the ball. Who wins this game tonight?
The Bears. They better win the game. They better not fuck my pick up. I'm telling them right now. They better not do it. They offensive line, again, they got the offensive line fixed. They got DJ Moore. They got Rome Odunze. They got Luther Burden, who I actually wanted for the Texans in the draft, but I'm okay with Jaden Higgins because he made a couple of plays this week for the Texans. But other than that, J.J. McCarthy coming off an injury. You don't know what he's like yet. You don't know what he's actually is yet. The Bears got a capable defensive line. They got Jackson. They got Jackson in the secondary. They got a very good secondary. The Bears, if they want to show that they're gonna be a very good team and they got everything fixed, they come out here and win this game at home in the winning city. You come out here and win this football game.
I heard the field conditions aren't that great. But here's the inactives for Minnesota. Dillashaw is out. Yeah, ACL, MCL. No Eric Williams. No Harrison Smith. No Scott, which is the running back for Minnesota. For the Bears, Gordon isn't playing. That's their corner. Johnson isn't playing. That's another corner.
Oh, Jalen Edwards. That's what I wanted to say.
TJ Edwards and then Turner isn't playing. So them missing Jalen Johnson and TJ Edwards. I don't know, Minnesota. I don't know, Chicago, but I'm gonna take Minnesota to win this game though. But Chicago should be able to move the ball offensively with those weapons they got. They went out and got Ben Johnson, who's offensively minded. They went out and got a offensive playmaker in the draft tight end spot with Cortland with Loveland. So we'll see. But I still got Minnesota. I think Minnesota will pull this out. I think because of Jalen Johnson not there, I think JJ might have a field day with it. But JJ McCarthy's still doing the ball, so we don't know what's going to do. But I'm gonna take Minnesota here. Ravens. I know they did, Keith. I know. Coach, before we break down week 2, you want to get into your list?
Yep.
All right, y'all. Here we go. The top 5 players this week Coach has on his list. Who makes number one? And will we have repeat offenders this year?
Lord.
Hey, hold on. It's a good list, by the way.
All right, so here we go. We got at number 5. We have the Oklahoma wide receiver at number 5 had a great game. Deion Burks against Michigan. Bryce Underwood, did not have a good game versus Oklahoma, but you're playing an SEC, so hey, you're playing an SEC team, so Oklahoma could be pretty tough. But Bryce Burks at number 5, 7 catches, 101 yards for Deion Burks. That's my number 5 guy right there. He definitely made some big time plays for Oklahoma. But number 4, I gotta throw a WNBA person, and especially this person. I mean, Ryan Howard, man, against the LA Sparks. I mean, my bad, kid. It was against the Sparks.
So we're not making the playoffs.
It was against the Sparks. Ryan Howard, 37 points, 6 assists, 5 rebounds. Ryan Howard is just a walking bucket. She can score from anywhere on the floor. She impacts the game anywhere on the floor. Ryan Howard is just an unstoppable player. So she is number 4 on the list for Ryan Howard. Congratulations, Ryan Howard, for making it. Ricky Pearsall, number 3 from San Francisco. They won the game yesterday. He showed he can be a capable wide receiver, 4 catches, 108 yards. He definitely played a huge role in why they won yesterday. So congratulations to Ricky for being on this list. You go number 2, Aaron Rodgers. Like I said earlier, the Jets did not want him. They immediately say, hey, in off season, we moving on from you. Yeah, getting Justin Fields. They got Justin Fields who performed pretty well. But you know what happens when you let go of a great quarterback that used to be in your organization. Go back and look at Brett Favre, how the Packers he went from the Packers to Minnesota. He came back and ate them up. Same way with Aaron Rodgers. He goes from the New York Jets. Yes, he may be a locker room person, but he can still ball out on that field. He definitely showed that. 22 of 30, 204 and 44 yards, 4 touchdowns. The New York Jets, as the Steelers come back and beat the New York Jets, and Aaron Rodgers is number 2. The only reason he's number 2 because of that guy right there, Josh Allen. That's the only reason he's number 2 right there. Josh Allen, a phenomenal football game. 33 of 46, 394 yards, 4 total touchdowns, 2 on the ground and 2 in the air. Josh Allen was phenomenal, and that's the Coach Donte List. Josh Allen is the first player in this week on the Coach Donte List to be number 1. So we'll see who can take that title from him next week.
Definitely gonna be interesting. We will see if we're gonna have some repeat offenders, but no, I don't know if we are now, because I know you very particular in who you pick. So it's gonna be, especially when the NBA season come. Oh boy. Jets were right. Not
they were right. Yeah, they were right. Yeah, I'm not saying they wasn't wrong. They were wrong. I'm not saying they were wrong from letting them go, but you let him go. You immediately say he wasn't walk. You let him walk. Hey, he comes back. He ends up winning. He ends up burning them. Not saying Justin Fields was right. I think Justin Fields said
the Ravens got all that defense for nothing.
I think it was just the Bills. I think it was just the Bills. Really, I think it was just the Bills. To be honest, I think it was just Josh Allen and the Bills. I gotta see some more games about to say the Ravens ain't good on defense. I gotta be able to see that.
I know Ray Lewis and the rest of the legend.
Yeah,
I don't know if they're disgusted.
I really think it was just the Bills. I really think it's just the Bills. Just because Josh Allen do all that stuff, that makes you look bad. A great quarterback like that makes you look bad. That makes you look like your defense is not good. I gotta be able to see it throughout the whole year.
All right, moving on to week 2, Thursday night game. Got the Commanders and the Packers. Who do you think wins this game?
You said who?
Commanders and the Packers.
I'm taking the Packers.
I have to say Green Bay as well. Then you got Chiefs and Eagles Super Bowl rematch. Chiefs, they were the favorites, but the Eagles are now 1.5 favorite, and they traveled to Kansas City. No Rashid Rice, he's suspended, and also Xavier Worthy. Dante, who wins?
I'm going for the Eagles. Taking the Eagles.
What's going on, Sergeant? So Sergeant got the Eagles and the Packers so far. I still think we find a way to get it done. Working on our secondary issues. Dory Jackson needs to be off the team. Straight doo-doo butter. How do you let CeeDee Lamb get over 100 and some odd yards of receiving? Yeah, so Howie's working.
CeeDee Lamb is a top 10, top 7 receiver, so that's why that happened. He can't shut that man down. He ain't shut no top 10, no top 7 receiver out.
But the crazy part is when they took him out and put Bennett in the game, Bennett shut down CeeDee Lamb. So,
no, I wouldn't say he shut him down.
Not shut him down, but he didn't, he didn't go off.
Yeah. CeeDee Lamb was just dropping the ball. That's why he didn't go off. He was just dropping it. That wasn't.
Chiefs has no outside threats. Has no threats from the outside.
It wasn't nothing that that cornerback did. It was CeeDee Lamb dropping the football. It wasn't nothing he did special.
But Howie is working on put a Dory on Juju. The Eagles did work out Mike Hilton today, so we'll see. But Mike Hilton, Stephon Gilmore, Sante Samuel Jr. is still available, and we did make a roster spot available. So who knows what Howie Roseman is going to do? But I'm going to take
Howie Roseman. I'm available too, Howie Roseman, if you want to pick me up. But now I wouldn't want to play for the Eagles. I'll sell them on purpose. I'm just playing. I'm just joking.
we got the Rams and the Titans. Who wins?
The Rams and the Titans. Where they playing at?
Tennessee.
Some telling me pick Tennessee, but I'm gonna take the Rams. Damn.
Got the Jags and the Bengals.
Jags and the Bengals. I'm gonna take Cincinnati.
This could be a trap game for them, but I'm gonna take the Bengals. Ooh, do you think you're gonna see Travis Hunter on Chase?
I would love to see it. Yes, I would love to see that. I would love to see it, though. I would love to see it. Yeah.
Oh man, we got the Ravens and the Bills. I mean, the Ravens and the Browns. The Ravens get their redemption here. I'm going Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm going Baltimore.
Jets and the Bills may be an interesting matchup, but I'm gonna go with Bills.
I'm gonna take the Bills. I'll take the Bills too.
Patriots and speaking of Howie Roseman, what the hell?
Something.
We didn't. Why are we trading with the Jaguars? We got Tank Bigsby.
Y'all got Tank Bigsby?
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. Who y'all give up though?
It don't say. What are we doing?
Y'all, that's a good backup running back to have.
So somebody getting cut? Okay, all right, Howie. I guess we're gonna make it make sense. We got the Bills. No, the Bills. We got the Patriots and the Dolphins. I'm going Patriots here. After that performance I seen from Miami, I don't know if y'all can beat New England.
I'm gonna go out on a limb. I'm gonna take Dolphins. If they lose this game, I'm not picking them no more. I'm not gonna pick them no more throughout the season.
49ers and the Saints. Now it could, again, it's up for Purdy might be out. Kittle's already out.
See, I want to flip a coin because if all 8 players is down, if all 8 players is down, it's definitely the 49ers. I'm gonna take the 49ers. I end up changing my pick over the weekend if they're not playing.
All right. So Cowboys Giants.
Huh?
Cowboys Giants.
I'm gonna take the Cowboys.
Yeah, I'm gonna take Dallas here too. Lions and the Bears. This could be an interesting game right here.
Man,
I think this is gonna be a game right here.
I'm gonna take the Lions to bounce back against the Bears. I'm gonna take the Lions to bounce back.
Yeah, give me the Lions. Seahawks and the Steelers.
Taking the Steelers.
You give me a. No, I'm gonna go on a limb. Give me the Seahawks. Colts and Denver.
I'm gonna take Denver to win.
Yeah, give me Denver. Panthers and the Cardinals. No, it's in Pittsburgh.
Panthers and the Cardinals. I'm going to take the Cardinals. I'll take the Cardinals.
Yeah, give me the Cardinals. Then we got the Sunday night game. We got Minnesota and Atlanta.
Minnesota and Atlanta. I'm taking Atlanta.
Really?
Yeah, I'm taking Atlanta. Yeah.
I don't know. I might be on with you. Then we get two. I don't know why the NFL do this. Give us 2 Monday night games. Why? Why are we getting 2 Monday night games next week? They usually do that. They usually do this. So my phone ain't skitzing. I know one of them was. Hold on. Got the Buccaneers against the Texans. Who you got?
I'm going to Buccaneers.
And okay, so this game's at 7, and then we got the Chargers and the Raiders at 10. Who was going to be staying out watching that? Knowing me, I'll be up.
No, I'm going Chargers. I'm going Chargers, but I'm going for the Bucks. I'll take the Bucks.
Give me the Bucks, and I got the Chargers here too. Yeah, so I still don't know why that we gotta. Oh, maybe he'll be our fullback because Summerlin got hurt. I don't know. That could be it.
He's a running back.
I know.
He's an actual running back.
But yeah, that's week 2. Picks and predictions there. Kyle said the Chargers, Quentin Johnson can catch now. All right, so moving on to MLB. Again, it's season's winding down. It's almost Red October, playoff time. Let's do a little pretenders or contenders. So the favorites here. We're gonna start in the. I think we're gonna start in the National League. The Milwaukee Brewers, contenders or pretenders?
Contenders.
All right, so the Brewers don't hit enough home runs to win the World Series. Is that real or not?
You don't gotta hit home runs. You don't gotta hit a lot of home runs to win a World Series. Sometimes you just gotta put the bat on the ball. You don't gotta hit a lot of home runs.
All right, then we got the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Damn.
The Dodgers bullpen's been giving them issues.
I'm gonna go. If everybody is right, I'm gonna go with contenders. I still think they could be a contender. Once they're in the playoffs, I think they can be a tough out. I think they tough out, even though they both is an issue.
Good grief. You ain't got to talk about my team right now. So we got the Phillies.
Y'all pretenders.
Contenders or pretenders?
Y'all pretenders. No. Y'all pretenders. I gotta be sold. No. Y'all pretenders.
So is Darren Duran the closer that the Phillies needed? The Detroit Tigers. Tigers got their ace, but they lack a number 2 starter. Is that going to be an issue? So are they contenders or pretenders?
I'm gonna say contenders because of one team just not as good. So I'm gonna only put that as a contender.
All right. Then we got the Toronto Blue Jays. The Blue Jays bullpen will be their downfall. Contenders or pretenders?
Pretenders. I think Boston. I got Boston. I think Boston can beat them in a series. Boston Red Sox can actually beat them in a series. I got Boston as a contender.
New York Yankees. Aaron Judge will have to hit and hit big in the postseason for the Yankees to make their run. Contenders or pretenders?
Pretenders.
Chicago Cubs. Chicago Cubs death lineup. Perfect for the first season. Contenders or pretenders?
Contenders for the Chicago Cubs.
Potential spoilers. Boston Red Sox. Without Roman Anthony, you could kiss a World Series title goodbye. Contenders or pretenders?
I think they contenders.
Judge is a strikeout machine in the playoffs. New York sound like Schwarber, but Schwarber's been killing it though lately. Well, he's still a strikeout machine too. New York Mets. The Mets will have to rely on rookie starters, Nolan McLean and Jonah Tung, and it might work. Contenders or pretenders?
Pretenders.
And we play the Mets again, and we ain't got nobody. Bohm is hurt, Trey is hurt, and Brandon Marsh is hurt. Well, he's sick with the flu, so he's not playing. San Diego Padres. We got, like the Brewers, the Padres don't hit enough. Contenders or pretenders?
I'm going to say pretenders.
What's going on, Vic? Houston Astros. Jordan Alvarez returns.
Pretenders. We don't hit. We not hit. We don't hit. Pretenders. Our pitching going to be good, but our hitting is not good. Pretenders.
Seattle Mariners. You can't win the World Series if you can't win on the road.
Seattle is pretenders, just like we are.
Texas Rangers.
Pretenders.
Without Nathan out for the year, Rangers have no chance.
Pretenders.
Kansas City Royals.
Pretenders. They the worst. That's the worst division in baseball. The AL Central.
All right, so that was your MLB contenders or pretenders. Again, that MLB runs almost over. Who do you think wins in the MVP in the AL?
MVP in the AL. Who they got as a MVP?
Let's see. I know. What's his name? Catcher. That got like 49 homers or
somebody may need to check Kyle Raleigh. Somebody need to check him. If I'm the manager, somebody need to check him. Somebody need to check that dude. Every time he connect with the ball, he hit a home run. Somebody need to check him.
So Aaron Judge, Kyle Raleigh, Jose Ramirez, Bobby Witt Jr., Vlad Guerrero, and Bo Bichette. They like the odds.
Kyle Raleigh is the MVP. But we need to check him. We need to put a check on him right quick.
And then you got Ohtani, Schwarber, Soto, Paul Skeens, Trey Turner, Manny Machado, Freddie Freeman, and Ketel Marte. And the NL, it might go between Schwarber and Ohtani, in my opinion.
I'm going with Ohtani, but I'm going with Ohtani.
All right, let's move on to some college football. Again, I'm not going too crazy into the lineups. Last week we seen a bunch of blowouts, ass whoopings. Go get me a switch whoopings. Colorado still, even though they won, they still have an issue with their defensive side. They still having issues, but at least they won. I got 3 games here, and top the ranked team. So we got Georgia and Tennessee.
I'm going with Georgia.
LSU and Florida.
LSU.
Then you got Texas A&M and Notre Dame.
I'm gonna take Notre Dame, but I won't be surprised if they lose the game.
All right, the run is show up before we going out of here Saturday night, which I probably will be doing that the fight. Who you got on Saturday, Coach? You got Bud.
I'm going Bud. I'm gonna be up here with you. I might be at a game, but I'm gonna come on late, dude. Too. I'm gonna come on late with you too.
I'll probably come on around 9. The main event not gonna come on to like 11.
Yeah, I'm going Bud Crawford. I'm going Crawford.
That should be a good fight. But hey, I'm gonna go. I can't go against Bud. It's gonna be a good matchup. Should be interesting. Hopefully we get some pre. Hopefully the pre card is good too. Some of them be the best fights though. The secondary fights.
You got the pre card and stuff like that to start off, y'all.
So it's that's Penny 6th and 7th round. I still don't know why the hell we got him though, but okay. But all right, that makes no sense. But on another note, appreciate y'all for being in the chat. Got Kyle, Jury, Sergeant, Vic showed up. So I appreciate y'all. We'll be back next Monday. We gonna go over again NFL Week 2 and some craziness that goes on. Coach, I have another list for you.
Yep.
So this week, what I got this week? This week again, we got the fight on Saturday. I might do the Eagles Chiefs game, so I will be on. But
when that game is?
What the Chiefs Eagles?
Yeah.
Sunday.
Oh, okay.
4:00 game.
Okay, it's a 4:00 game. All right.
Anything else you got to say before we roll out of here?
Oh man, I appreciate everybody that's support, that show love and support. So 103 third episode already. Man, we guys golly, man, 103 episodes ever since the COVID year. We've been rocking. So hey man, shout out to all the love and support that we always get. Probably don't be much, but we definitely grateful for what we do have, for the people that do be in the chat. So we know we're gonna get bigger and bigger and stuff like that, But other than that, we good. We in key, we partners in crime, so we good. So we good. So yeah.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night. Y'all enjoy the games tonight. Again, we got the Monday night game, and then also Monday Night Raw is on too. So love, peace, and hair grease. Y'all enjoy your rest of the night. We'll be back next week.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.